We've all been there. That moment when it feels like the world has crumbled beneath our feet, when the walls close in and the weight of debt feels like an insurmountable mountain. Every venture, every entrepreneurial leap of faith, it all seems to end in bankruptcy. It's a dark place to be, and it can feel like there's no way out. But trust me, there is a path to the light at the end of the tunnel. Step 1, breathe. We often underestimate the power of this seemingly mundane action, but in reality, it is the simplest yet effective way to control our mental state. It's not just about the physical act of inhaling and exhaling, it's much more than that. It's about mindfulness, about focusing your entire being on something as vital and as simple as the air entering and leaving your body. When we're stressed or anxious, our breathing patterns change. We begin to take shallow, quick breaths, which can lead to a state of panic. But by intentionally taking deep, slow breaths, we can counteract this response and help our body to calm down. This could seem like a trivial action, yet breathing consciously holds a significant position in the practice of yoga, meditation, and several other disciplines that address overall well-being. It is the foundation, the first step in managing our mental state and our reaction to life's challenges. In this case, we're taking the challenge of financial recovery head-on, using conscious breathing as our initial weapon of defense. After we've taken that important deep breath, we move to our second step, acknowledging the situation. This is not an easy step. Our mind is an expert at avoiding unpleasant realities. Denial, as they say, is more than just a river in Egypt. It's a powerful psychological defense mechanism that shields us from pain and disappointment. But while it temporarily spares us from facing harsh realities, it also prevents us from addressing the problem at hand and finding a solution. To overcome denial, we need to courageously situation, as difficult as it may seem. This involves taking an honest and clear-eyed look at the state of our finances. It means opening those bills and bank statements we've been avoiding and truly understanding what they mean. It's about being brave enough to see our financial situation for what it is, without sugarcoating or downplaying the severity of the situation. Understanding the full scope of the problem can be overwhelming. Seeing all the debts, all the numbers, all the figures can be a harsh reality check. But this step is crucial in getting a clear picture of where we stand financially. It's about being with ourselves and accepting the fact that we're in a difficult situation. Only by acknowledging the problem can we hope to solve it. Knowledge, as the saying goes, is power. In this context, knowledge refers to understanding the entirety of our financial situation. All the debts, all the numbers, all the figures. This equips us with the information we need to create a plan of action. It gives us a clear starting point, a tangible understanding of what we're dealing with, and a realistic view of what needs to be done. Our journey to financial recovery won't be easy, and it won't be quick. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. Breathing, acknowledging the situation, and equipping ourselves with knowledge, we're taking the first steps towards overcoming our financial difficulties and paving the way to a healthier, more secure financial future. So, take a deep breath, and let's begin our journey to financial recovery. Our second step is acknowledging the situation. Denial is a powerful thing, but it's also a dangerous one. It's time to face the facts, however harsh they may be. Lay out all the debts, all the numbers, all the figures. Knowledge is power, and understanding the full scope of the problem is the first step towards solving it. Next, we need to prioritize. Not all debts are created equal. Some have higher interest rates, some are more urgent. It's crucial to identify which debts need immediate attention and which can be addressed later. This isn't about ignoring some debts, but about managing them in a strategic way. Now, the fourth step might be a tough one: cutting expenses. It's time to take a hard look at our lifestyle and see where we can make changes. This might mean downsizing or giving up certain luxuries. It's not easy, but it's a necessary sacrifice on the road to recovery. Step 5 involves creating a budget. This is a way to regain control of the financial situation. A budget helps us understand where our money is going and how we can better allocate it to pay off our debts. Finally, consider seeking professional help. There are countless financial advisors and credit counselors who are trained to help people in your situation. They can provide valuable insights and suggestions that you might not have considered. Remember, it's not about the fall, it's about the rise. The journey might be tough, but remember these key steps. Breathe, acknowledge the situation, prioritize your debts, cut expenses, create a budget, seek professional help if needed. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every bankruptcy, a lesson learned, a stepping stone to a new, financially stable future. It's not the end of the world, It's the beginning of a journey to financial recovery, to regaining control, to standing tall once again. Remember, you're not alone in this. There are resources out there, people ready to help. Take these steps one at a time and you'll find your way back to financial stability. It's a long road, but it's a road worth taking. So take that first step. Breathe, acknowledge, prioritize, cut back, budget, seek help. You've got this. You're stronger than you think. You're a survivor, a fighter, an entrepreneur. And this is just another challenge to overcome, because that's what entrepreneurs do. They overcome. And remember, it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. As you regain control over your personal finances, it's time to pivot back into the realm of business. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. The lessons you've learned from your financial struggle are not stumbling blocks, but stepping stones to a stronger, more resilient future. First, take a moment to reflect on what went wrong in the past. What could you have done differently? What did this experience teach you about finances, about business, about yourself? Every mistake is an opportunity for growth, so don't shy away from these tough questions. Embrace them. Next, create a solid business plan. This time, you're not just jumping in with both feet, you're stepping in with careful consideration, with a roadmap to guide you. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. Make your dreams tangible with a well-thought-out strategy. Don't hesitate to seek advice from mentors and industry experts. They've been where you are, they've navigated these waters before. Their insights are invaluable, their experiences, a guiding light. Build a network, learn from their successes and failures, and use this knowledge to propel your business forward. Build a strong team. Surround yourself with people who share your vision, who are as passionate about your business as you are. Your team is your backbone, your support system. Choose wisely, and remember, a team that works together wins together. Secure funding and manage your finances effectively. This is where your journey to financial recovery really shines. You've been in the trenches, you've wrestled with debt and emerged victorious. Use this experience to manage your business finances with wisdom and caution. Remember, the road to recovery is not just about personal finances, but also about reclaiming your entrepreneurial spirit. You are a fighter, a survivor, an entrepreneur, and this is your comeback story. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Remember to like and subscribe to see more of my experience.